When Leo Carlsson missed a crucial shot in Game 1, Ducks fans erupted, and not in a good way. The Anaheim Ducks are facing the Vegas Golden Knights in a high-stakes battle for the Stanley Cup, and tensions are running high. After a controversial loss in the series opener, fans are desperate for answers as Game 2 looms on May 6, 2026. What will it take for the Ducks to soar back into contention? The buzz around the Ducks vs Golden Knights matchup is electric right now. With the Golden Knights leading the playoff series 1-0, the stakes couldn't be higher. Fans are glued to their screens, searching for updates on everything from player injuries to last-minute predictions. The Ducks, fresh off a surprising elimination of the Edmonton Oilers in the first round, are now facing the daunting task of taking on a team that's won 4 straight games leading into this matchup. Let's rewind to Game 1. The Ducks were on the brink of a comeback, but a controversial penalty call against Troy Terry changed the momentum. Terry, a key player for Anaheim, was sent to the box for a high stick that many fans argued was a questionable decision. The Golden Knights seized the opportunity, and Barbashev scored the game winner in the final minutes. You can bet that Ducks fans are still fuming about that one, and they're not alone. Social media erupted with reactions, with hashtags like #DucksFlyTogether and #VegasGoldenKnights dominating the conversation. But that's not the whole story. Leo Carlsson, who led the Ducks in shots during the playoffs, had a rocky outing, and fans are wondering if he can shake off the pressure. His performance will be closely scrutinized in Game 2. Can he find the back of the net when it matters most? And let's not forget about Troy Terry, who, despite missing the morning skate before Game 2, is expected to make a significant impact. His return could be a game-changer for Anaheim, as they desperately attempt to even the series. Then there's the Golden Knights, who are riding a wave of momentum. With a strong offensive lineup featuring Barbashev and Hart, they're looking to capitalize on their early lead. The irony. The Ducks have one of the best offensive records in the league, ranking second in goals per game. This series is a classic matchup of offense versus defense. Will the Ducks' firepower finally break through against a team that's been so dominant? And that's where it got messy. Ducks fans are torn between hope and frustration. On one hand, they have a potent offense and a history of resilience. On the other, they're facing a confident Golden Knights team that's been relentless. The stakes are high, and the pressure is mounting. Every shot, every pass, every moment will be crucial. As we gear up for Game 2, the question on everyone's mind is, can the Ducks bounce back? The broadcast will be live, with options for free streaming, so fans won't miss a second of the action. But with all the build-up, the pressure is palpable. What will the Ducks do differently? Will they adjust their strategy, or stick to what got them here? Even the historical context adds to the drama. The Ducks and Golden Knights have had their share of playoff battles, but this series feels different. The Golden Knights have been a powerhouse in the West, and the Ducks are eager to prove that they can compete at that level. The Ducks' previous victory over the Oilers showcased their potential, but now it's all about execution. Fans are also closely monitoring injury reports. Will Troy Terry be at full strength? What about other key players? The Ducks can't afford to lose anyone else if they want to make a statement in this series. As the clock ticks down to Game 2, the anticipation is building, and every fan is playing coach in their minds, debating strategies and lineup changes. Social media is ablaze with predictions and discussions. Some fans are calling for a more aggressive approach, while others believe the Ducks need to tighten their defense. The reactions are raw and intense, hockey fandom at its finest. The stakes are clear. A loss could mean a near insurmountable 2-0 series deficit, while a win would breathe new life into the Ducks' playoff hopes. The underlying tension in this matchup is palpable. The Ducks have the talent, it's all about execution. Can they flip the script and show the Golden Knights that they're not going down without a fight? The emotional roller coaster is at an all-time high, and fans are ready for every twist and turn that Game 2 will bring. As we look ahead, the consequences of this game could ripple through the entire series. A Ducks win could shift the momentum entirely, while a Golden Knights victory would put them in a commanding position. What happens next could define the playoff journey for both teams. So, as the puck drops on Game 2, the real question remains, will the Ducks rise to the occasion, or will the Golden Knights continue their dominance? How this series unfolds will determine not just the fate of these teams, but also the narrative of the entire NHL playoffs this year. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe. New stories every week.